Hello all, this is deathfromace. I had a friend at work that wanted me to make a video talking about the new consoles coming out. So I will do my best on that while playing some Warframe online. My thoughts about the new consoles are, which for those that aren't paying attention, it's the Xbox One and the PS4. They're basically the same thing. The only thing that the PlayStation 4 has over the Xbox is a slightly better processor, or RAM, because both have 8 gigs of DDR RAM. The Xbox One has 8 gigs of DDR3, while the PlayStation 4 has 8 gigs of DDR5. And all that really means, at least I haven't looked into exactly what the RAM does on the consoles, but it should just be that the new consoles are going to be able to they're going to be able to process more at the same time, it's going to load faster, and they'll both be able to show off better effects. So while the graphics might not increase substantially in the games, the particle effects are going to look better, like fire, because even games nowadays with fire, the fire just doesn't look good. It looks like a GIF just thrown up on the thing that they want to be on fire. Like if you look at the new Star Trek game that came out, the fire in that game looks horrible, even though that game by itself is not the best. Like things like this game, like granted, while that fire doesn't look the best, it looks alright. And when I go kill something, like let me kill something in this next room, and you'll be able to see what the new consoles should be able to do. Like all the... Oh, it's not happening. Huh. Did I turn the option off? Should be working. Just particle effects. Like, it's not doing it. I'm not sure if it's only certain enemies that do it, but particle effects are going to look better on the newest consoles. Ah, shit. Like stuff like that, like all the effects you see going on the ground. I think it happens when the bodies disappear. I don't know, well, you kind of get what I'm talking about. Just stuff like that's going to look a lot better on the new consoles. Like all that. Because right now, the current ones can't do things like that. Or if they can, it's very limited on the way they look and the way that... like how many things can filter on the screen. Because if you look at games like the new, well, not the newest, but when Gears of War was new, they could only fit so many enemies on the screen at the same time, and that was a limitation to the hardware. So with new consoles, that itself is going to be a lot better. Like kind of all the effects that you see going down now. They're going to look a lot better on the newest consoles. So as I was saying, I don't think the graphics themselves are going to look a lot better, but things like that, like this game is going to be on the new PlayStation 4. I think it's going to be one of the launch games, and it's going to be free to play. And things like this, I personally don't think could work on the existing consoles, at least with all the little flashes and movement and so forth, especially running at a steady 60 frames a second, as you see at the top left. Like occasionally it might dip down a second or two, but not anything bad. And I kind of wish I turned that counter off, but I didn't. Ah, fuck. I let my teammate die. Oh well. I'm not paying much attention to what I'm doing. I kind of lost track of what I was talking about. Ah, I'm out of energy. Shit. Maybe this is not the best game that I should have chose to talk. Well, I got most of what I wanted to say about the consoles out. It's just the new ones are going to look better. I don't think right at the start they will look as good as people think they will, because it's a slow progression. Like if you look at games that came out on the 360 during the launch, then look at games that come out now, the games look substantially better. It's just the developers don't know how to utilize the hardware to the maximum potential, and it takes a while to do that. Is somebody turning the alarm? No. I don't. What the fuck am I doing? So like what was a good launch game? I think Perfect Dark Zero was a 360 launch game, and that game looks and plays like crap compared to games nowadays. I can't think of any launch PS3 games, but like comparing any of those to Uncharted, Uncharted looks substantially better and just plays better. And yeah, those games look fantastic. That's about it. Like I said, the console is going to play generally the same. The only thing that should dictate on what console you're going to buy is where your friends are at, or if any of the first-party games suit your needs. Like if you want to play Halo, you're going to buy a Xbox. If you want to play Infamous, Uncharted, if they do any more Uncharted, you can play the PS4. Gears of War is going to be on the Xbox. Stuff like that. You're going to have to pay to play both consoles online this time around. The word is the PS4 might cost a little bit less to get the subscription, but it's not a huge deal. Microsoft is converting to cash only and not doing Microsoft points. I mean, that's really all that matters, is they're not being as shady with the points. Well, I think Nintendo's still doing that, but Nintendo's not even part of the race anymore. They kind of gave up. They're doing their own thing. Nobody considers them competition, which rightfully so. They haven't done anything worth worrying about for a while. I'm losing train of thought playing this game. I was going to play a game called Ruin, but the opening cinematic of that game takes for fucking ever. Is that an enemy? Or is that another player that joined? Okay, got 3 players now. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. Play where your friends are at, play what games you want to play. I'm not going to do that, I'm not paying attention. You don't need it on the Xbox, you don't need the Kinect connected anymore to play online, or to even have it turned on. Microsoft went against that. You don't need always online internet connection to do it, like once a day pinging, which was originally what they were doing. I think that's it. You do need it, which people are still complaining about this, but those people are just ignorant. The first time you launch it, you do need it connected to their internet to do any day one updates, which that's just standard nowadays. Like Nintendo has that. Nintendo has a day one update, like the day it came out. And in order to get the Wii backwards compatibility, you had to do like a 2-hour update that took fucking forever. Just to get your Nintendo updates. And Nintendo still has their own fucked up shit going on. Like, you have to launch into the Wii U virtual thing to play any Wii games. The Wii U shop doesn't have all the virtual games that the Wii has. Like, why did they didn't just compile that in all one thing? It's beyond me. Like, it's the stupidest thing they've ever done. But Nintendo is just the biggest... they're just new to online. And everything they're doing is so obvious that they don't know what they're doing when they are making their consoles online. Like, if I recall correctly, the Nintendo DS eShop is completely different from the 3DS eShop, which is different from the Wii eShop, which is different from the Wii U eShop. Like, Nintendo's just fucking... They're just breaking everything. Hopefully they fix it later. I don't know, but I wasn't even talking about them originally. I think that's really all I have to say on it, is get the console that you like. Don't pay attention to all the fanfare and all the crap that people are talking about. Both consoles are going to be good. I personally say wait before you buy either one of them on launch day, because there's a potential that they're just going to be on fire when they release. Like... You heard about the 360 Red Ring of Death a lot more than you heard about the PlayStation 4, but both of them had issues. Obviously, the 360 had a lot more issues, but people were returning PS3s left and right with having things breaking on them. While I don't think either Sony or Microsoft can survive another massive issue like that, you never know what's going to happen. I think this time around both of them are probably paying a lot more attention to things like that. because again they just can't afford the mistakes this time around. So everything should work perfectly, but you just never know. So I say it's worth waiting. I don't know, that's really about it, which I think I've said like 5 times now, but I keep on thinking of different things to say. And this video is probably not warranted. Like, you can probably hear all this stuff on, you know, thousands of other videos. But a guy I work with, I told I would do it for the past, like, month, just to get my thoughts out there, which actually helps a lot more if you have people doing more feedback on, you know, their thoughts. But I kind of figured I would throw mine out there. Where am I going? No, down here. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. If you have any questions or comments, just... Ah, fucking bitch. Just ask me. And I will, probably just reply. But if it's video reply is needed, then I'll just do that. Alright, why are my teammates skipping these? That's it. Like I said, if you want to reply, just let me know. But for now, that'll be the end of the video. So see you guys later.